Hey guys, I know it's a little bit late for my weekend wrap up, but as some of you know, and I think I mentioned this last week, my daughter flew in late on Sunday night. So of course we were up until wee hours of the morning catching up and talking. For those of you who've been with me for a while, my daughter moved to Connecticut after coming home after being in China for a year. She was home for a month starting in August. Or no, in July, I'm sorry, she started July. She left in August and moved up to Connecticut with her boyfriend. And they're down here now visiting us for Thanksgiving, which is amazing. I'm glad to see them again. I'm going to have her do a little video with me that probably won't be up for a couple weeks, but we're going to work on a video today. And last week when I got my gift that came in the mail from Becky, my subscriber and friend, I told you guys it was something I wanted to do with that, which I was really excited for getting it. So I am going to kind of theme some of my talking points this week. And, oh, I just lost the letter, didn't I? Dag nabbit. Y'all. Editing ain't going to take this out. It says, faith and fear require not knowing, choose one. And it's kind of my theme this week since something's been on my mind. There's not a lot to update you guys for the week. Basically, we have someone's going to come help us do the tiling we need to do, which is amazing. We bought paint on Friday night, planning to paint everything on Saturday. And when we went to pull out of the car, the lids came off and we lost our paint. But it was a new guy that did it. So we went down to Lowe's the next day and they replaced our paint for free, which was great. And so we did that. We started painting the back bathroom that we peeled wallpaper and sealed and then surfaced. And now we're painting. We sealed it again. Now we're painting it. We still have another room. The bathroom's kind of like two rooms back there. So we're going to do the next side next. But since we have people going to come help us tile on Saturday, we had to make sure all of that was done on that one room because that's where some of the tiling is going to happen. So there's that. And probably I'll try to take some pictures. I didn't get a before picture with the wallpaper, but I'll probably share something like of what the wallpaper looked like from the other room before we peel it. Just working on stuff. We have like a month left to get this house ready to list, maybe a month and a half max. So I'm glad someone's coming Saturday to help us tile. So that's like one of our bigger jobs. We have about 3 large jobs that need to be done. So the tiling is one. Double checking stuff on the roof to make sure everything looks good on the roof is the second one. And the third one is peeling all this stupid popcorn off the ceilings because it's horrible. And repainting like a lot of the rooms because I have very odd color preferences and it won't be to a lot of people's likings. So I don't want people to feel like they have to come in and repaint automatically. So we're just going to kind of downgrade some of the colors that we have going on up in this house right now. And so we're going to finish painting the workout room. We're going to repaint our living room like a muted tan color because I have like a really dark orange on the wall from my earlier videos. You probably see it behind me. Very strong color. I like warm colors in a house. They're kind of my thing. So, but knowing that we're listing the house, I know we need to tone it down because not everybody is all about that life. So that's what's been going on, is just kind of doing stuff. And now that my daughter and her boyfriend are here, it's kind of hard to do stuff and visit, but we're going to work it out. I taught 4 classes this morning already, starting at 4:30 this morning. And then my son had to go to work, and luckily my husband is off all week, so he took my son to work, which is great because I didn't want to drive him to work this morning. I do it every week, and it'd be just kind of nice to take this week off from doing so. Yeah. So back to my little faith and fear require not knowing, choose one. You know, you can have faith in yourself or you can be afraid of the what ifs. And I've spent a lot of my life being afraid of the what ifs, being afraid, what if I regret my decision? What if I don't know all the information? And being overly cautious on a lot of things. And sometimes you just have faith that you know what the right answer is, and faith that things are going to work out. And I don't mean like religious faith. I just mean generalized faith. You don't have to be religious to have faith in yourself. and to believe in yourself and what you are capable of doing. And that is something that for a lot of my life I've struggled with. So yeah, so that's, one of those things. And I sold my scooter. So for those of you that are new, I had a mobility scooter that I bought a year ago right now. Because I wasn't leaving my house because it hurt to walk. I wasn't leaving my house because I would get so out of breath. I would be in so much pain just from walking any distance. We would go grocery shopping and I would just be in so much pain that I'd have to sit down somewhere. Like I'd have to go find a bench or something and just sit. And my life sucked because I couldn't do things and I couldn't go places without feeling like I was making everyone else unhappy because I couldn't walk as far or as fast, or I would need to sit down for a little while, or all of these different things. And I always felt like I was a burden to everyone else. And so I got the scooter so that I could start having a life again because I hadn't left my house in months. And as I started to work out, I wasn't using the scooter as much, especially for the last like 3 or 4 months. I really haven't been using it at all. The only time I've really ever used it was one day we hit a pothole, my back knotted up, and we were on our way someplace that was a lot of walking. And another time I used it for a fair we went to because I knew there was going to be potholes and like divots and stuff. And because I still have lower back issues, my biggest fear was that I would not be able to not injure myself. And so I made the choice to use the scooter. But those are both choices that were made based on a situation. But I came to the conclusion that I haven't used it in months. And there was probably someone out there who could use it and who really actually needed it, because I don't need it anymore. Is there a fear that I'm going to go somewhere, my back's going to bother me, and I'm going to feel like I'm burdening everyone? Yeah, there's a fear. There's a fear that all my progress will go away. There's a fear that everything I'm working so hard for will fail. There's lots of fears in losing weight. And a lot of those fears are what keep people from losing weight, because they get in this mindset of, I can't, I won't, it won't, I'm afraid, what if I don't, what if I do? Like the what ifs can drive us insane. And I've come to the conclusion that I can't live with what ifs anymore. I need to make a decision trusting that I know what's right, that I know what I need to do, and that it will all work out. And I've found by changing that mindset, I have accomplished so much more. I'm not afraid to push a little harder. And I'll be honest, when I work out, I'm afraid to push harder. I'm afraid of injuring myself. I'm afraid of, if I get hurt, what happens? I'm afraid of, I make up stuff in my head to doubt myself left and right. There's certain workouts where I'm like, oh, maybe this could cause one of those hernia things. Like, I don't know what causes a hernia, but maybe this could do it. Like, I have friends that have had hernias and they've had to have surgery. I'm like, but if I have surgery, I can't work out, and then I'm going to gain weight back. And I get into this cycle and circle in my head. And I've come to the conclusion now that I have to just stop. I just have to stop. Because I need to succeed. There's just so much going on right now and so much to be excited for, and to not let myself live in that place of excitement of for the future when I spent so much of my life dreading the future. I just don't want to be that person anymore. And I've come to the conclusion that I can either live in fear of change, of improvement, of bettering myself, or I can have faith that by improving myself and the change will be good. Is everything going to be perfect? No, it's not. It's not going to be perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. And if you believe there's such a thing as perfect, you need to check yourself, because there just ain't a thing like that. But yeah, so tomorrow's video is going to be, I just went through my closet and I am donating everything that is too big for me. I'm not holding on to these clothes. They are not going to fit me again. And so I'm donating it all. So I ordered from ThredUp a goodie box. I'll put a link below. It gives you $10 off your first item you order. It also gives me a $10 credit towards buying clothes. Not sponsored, but it is like a link they give you when you use when you use their site. So 100% out in front, being honest with what happens. I had to look up what happened because I sent it to a friend of mine, and I didn't know the answer. So, needless to say, it's a great site. I love using it. And basically, I'm just like, I'm like, it's time for me to start taking a chance on dressing in the clothes I want to wear and not being like, oh, that shirt might be a little bit too fitted, or, oh, I need stuff to hide my body. You know what? Here's the thing. There is nobody on this earth that takes one look at me and goes, oh, wow, she's so skinny. That ain't going to happen, yo. Like, it's not going to happen. It's just not a part of who my life is right now. And I'm never going to be skinny. I'm going to be thinner, smaller, but I'm never going to be skinny. It's not going to happen. If I'm skinny, I'm going to be sick. Like, that's the only way I'm getting skinny. I'm going to get healthy, and that's what's more important than skinny. And so I went through all my clothes, and I got rid of an entire garbage bag full of clothes. Well, of course, when you do that, that also means I have less clothes to wear. Even though you see me wear a lot of the same clothes when I do videos, it's because I do a lot of my videos after I teach, and my teaching requires me to wear certain types of clothing. As far as like has to be modest, has to be covered. I mean, I dress modest all the time anyway, but besides the point, there's requirements. It can have a pattern, but it can't have like words. So unless I work out before I do my video, you don't see me in shirts with words on it, because I workout shirts have words. There's just a lot of stuff. So I ordered 10 pieces from the goodie box. I picked out 10 pieces of clothing, a couple of dresses, a couple of sweaters, I think maybe some workout stuff. I'm not sure. I'm going to try it on. I honestly what I like about getting my ThredUp box is that honestly I don't know what size I am. So if something doesn't fit, I don't have to like return it, get a smaller size, get a bigger size, whatever. I just return it. And then when I'm ready to look again, I look again. Because sometimes when stuff doesn't fit you, it can be kind of disheartening. And I ordered a couple of things that might be on the border of not fitting me, just to see. Because I've noticed like some of my size 3 tops from Torrid have gotten pretty loose. But I don't know if it's because I've worn them a few times or, just different things. So I've gotten a couple of different things in different sizes, just to kind of see where I'm at body-wise. And because I have body dysmorphia, it's really likely that I'm not going to realize when my clothes are getting super big on me. Like literally, I have something that I put on the other day, and it's supposed to be a neck like this, and it was like over here, and I'm like, and over here, and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely too big, and it's no longer wearable for me, which is good. But at the same token, I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes, and I need to replace them. So I packed my shorts away for the move, because I'm not going to need shorts between now and the time I move, for sure. And probably not for a while after I move. So hopefully they still fit me when I do get them, but they didn't fit me this year. I ordered them what I thought would fit, and they were too small. So hopefully next year they'll fit me, or they'll be too big and they'll be brand new shorts I can gift to someone else. Because they're cute. One's like Up, and one's Star Wars. So anyhow, that's what's going to be on tomorrow's video, is my ThredUp. We're grabbing some lunch today with my daughter and my daughter's boyfriend. I mean, I may as well just call him my son-in-law, because I know they've been together on and off since they were in middle school. So, I guess it's one of those things, like literally they're in the same kindergarten yearbook. So, it's cool. And I went to high school with his parents, so it's a very strange situation that you don't hear of happening often. But he's a good guy, and I'm happy for them to be together and be happy. And she's a little high maintenance, but she's always been that way. But anyhow, so that's what's going on. Sorry, I just gave myself a little cough. Anyhow, so I am just, spending time with my daughter. I'm going to do the video for my ThredUp box, and that's it for tomorrow. Thursday's going to be a real quick video because it is Thanksgiving. I'm going to do my weigh-in as soon as I wake up after I teach my classes, because I am teaching on Thanksgiving. I will make a quick video. I'm going to try to video one of the healthy sides we're making for Thanksgiving, because it's something you guys can carry over into Christmas. And otherwise, that is all she wrote. So I will see you guys tomorrow.